Hello, beautiful friends and book lovers. I hope that you're all doing well. I am here today to film my November wrap up for you. I have 5 books with 4 different genres. I am here with naked eyes today because my seasonal allergies have been so bad. Like my eyes literally feel like they have sandpaper in them all the time. Look at this adorable Hogwarts mug that one of my students got me. I'm here with a maple pecan coffee. So as you guys know, I'm gonna be looking down a lot, referencing my notes. If you're new here, my name is Heather, and here at Heather's Book Review, I mainly read and review thrillers and mysteries, but I will read the occasional super hyped up fiction novel. I've also noticed a lot in 2021 that I do need to spice up my genres every now and then so I don't get bored with thrillers. So sometimes I'll read 5, 6, 7 thrillers in a row and I'm like, oh my God, these all suck. What the heck is going on? But I have noticed that like when I throw in like a fantasy or a historical fiction or something, I tend to get that appreciation back for thrillers because it's still always my favorite genre. You can also connect with me on Goodreads and Instagram. It is the same handle, it's just at Heather's Book Review. But let's go ahead and get started. So these are the genres. I have a self-help book, a psychological thriller, 2 books that were thriller suspense. So that, I say different genres, but you guys, these are technically subgenres of thriller, but you know what I mean. And then I have 1 whodunit. I've also organized my channel into like psychological thrillers, whodunits, just regular thrillers. So if you're interested in just like playing one of those playlists and hearing books in like a specific subgenre, I went ahead and organized that. I will have individual book reviews for all of these books mentioned as well, except the self-help book. I'll just go ahead and talk about that right away. It is my favorite self-help book ever. I actually filmed a video well over a year ago of my 3 favorite self-helps. But the reason I'm giving Feeling Good, The New Mood Therapy by Dr. David Burns a quick plug is because I actually noticed it is free right now, the ebook for Amazon members. I don't know if that was like just a Cyber Monday thing. I don't think so, because I did post it on my Instagram and I linked it in a story there. And a couple people said that they got it for free on their Kindle. So this is amazing. I just have to do a quick plug. I'll also put that video up here for you as well, about where I talk about the self-help books. But this one is great for like boosting self-esteem. It has a whole section on like cognitive distortion. So just like negative thinking patterns. And sorry, I'm a little indigestion. But yeah, I mean, it is fantastic. My anxiety has been through the roof. If you're new here, I have a 5.5-month-old son, and he is going to start going to daycare soon because I am returning to work soon. And it has just been so bad. So I love to revisit this book because it really helps you notice kind of like the root of your anxieties and how to fix them. As far as thrillers go, I'm gonna start off with the worst rated one. This is a book that I personally requested via NetGalley. Again, I am filming entire reviews on these, so I'm only gonna give short synopses in this book. So this is called The Cottage. I requested this via NetGalley and was granted it. It is just, it's a book with a great setting, like a remote cottage, this one girl staying there, there's like creepy stuff going on. But the book takes such a ridiculous route, and like you kind of get the vibe of the route that the book is taking like pretty early on. And I remember thinking to myself, like, there's no way that the book is going this route. Like there's absolutely no way. And it ends up going that route. And I was just severely disappointed. I would pass on this one, my friends. So the other book in I don't know if I said this, but The Cottage, I categorized as thriller suspense. And then the second book in the thriller suspense category that I read was Dark Rhodes by Chevy Stevens. I was gifted this finished copy from St. Martin's Press. So thank you, St. Martin's, for this. This book was really good. Again, a full review coming. It's basically like a thriller survival book. I can go ahead and read the inside flap for you here really quick. The Cold Creek Highway stretches for 500 miles through rugged wilderness. For decades, young women traveling the road have gone missing. Motorists and hitchhikers, those passing through or living in one of the small towns scattered along the region, have fallen prey time and time again. And no killer or abductor who has stalked the highway has ever been brought to justice. Actually, when I was typing my full review for this, I remember if you continue reading, in my opinion, it gives it too much away. But take that knowing that like it's based off of a town that's very close to a massive highway. There's a lot of murders going on, and some people think it's a serial killer. And then our main character kind of has to decide, she has to make decisions on for her own safety. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It is very good. It is broken into 3 parts. Part 1 is like intense. It leaves on like a massive cliffhanger. Part 2 kind of dips a little bit for me, but then part 3 picks right back up again. I highly recommend this. All of these books will be linked in the description box for you. The next book is my one whodunit that I read, which to me is more of a mystery, in case you're like, what the heck? Why is she calling it a whodunit? And that is The Chalet by Catherine Cooper. This is one that I'm gonna give 4 stars to. And oops, where did my notes go? I requested this via NetGalley and was granted it. This is like the perfect setting. So these guys, it's a group of friends who are in the French Alps, I believe, and they're like in this gorgeous chalet, and it is crazy. It's like stuff, basically, the book goes to past and present point of views. It's not messy. It's very easy to follow. But they're basically uncovering things that happened in a past murder at this chalet. So it's really, really good. Yeah, I highly recommend it. I think it's very, very cheap on Kindle. I can't tell you the exact price because I have some like ebook credits via Amazon. So when I go on, it always says like $0, because sometimes I choose the like late shipping for Amazon, and then it gives you like e-token or whatever the heck. I don't know if you guys know what I'm saying, but I know it's cheaper. And then they also just came out with a paperback, which I believe is like $12. So this is definitely like, you want to get cozy. It's kind of like a wintry thriller, right? Because it's in a snowy setting. But yeah, I was very pleasantly surprised. And the absolute best book that I read in the month of November, I'm kicking myself for waiting so long, because I do remember that it was like very hyped up on Bookstagram like around this time last year. You can get it via Book of the Month. I have my Book of the Month referral link in the description box below. I'm pretty sure your first box is like $5, which is great. But that book is Goodnight Beautiful. This I categorize as a psychological thriller. I'm not sure what other people would. To me, it is. I'm pretty sure it's on the cover here. I listened to it on Audible, but this book reminds me a lot of Alice Feeney's novels. So if you're an Alice Feeney novelist fan, I don't know, does that even make sense? If you're an Alice Feeney fan, check this one out. It is like so deceitful. You're thinking one thing, but then another thing happens, and like all around, it's really, really great. It's probably going to make my top 10 of the year. I literally had jaw-dropping moments while listening to this, and it was actually so freaking good that I went ahead and listened to it again. But just a quick synopsis, it's we're following a main character named Sam, who's a psychiatrist, and he moves into a new home. He has a new wife, and then basically some stuff starts going on with some of his patients, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's really, I was like listening to it on the edge of my seat. It's so good. But that is it for my November wrap up. You can expect reviews for all of these books to come. I am actually gonna go ahead and film a December TBR. So just like books that I'm hoping to read in the month of December. So I'm gonna film that right now. So I have some fun Christmassy ones in there, but of course I got my thrillers. So anyways, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.